After a long, tough summer, round one arrived with a road trip to face the highly fancied Port Adelaide. On a special day for the club, favourite son Joey Montagna reached the 250 game milestone, and we debuted ball magnet Jade Gresham.
Go ahead, mate. Enjoy the moment, and all the best for all career.
It was a promising start, the Saints playing strong, attacking footy to lead at each of the first three breaks.
The kid in his very first game of footy, how's this for a start?
But with an unlikely victory within reach, we stumbled. The Power motoring away in the final quarter to win by 33 points. Montagna, Stephen, Armitage and Ross had plenty of the ball. Hickey amassed a club record 56 hitouts, while Loney kicked 3 goals.
Hickey brilliantly down to Armitage. How good has he been, Hickey?
Round 2 saw another milestone, Nick Riewoldt becoming just the 5th Saint to play 300 games. In a nice touch, the game also supported Maddie Riewoldt's vision.
To pay tribute to her and to honour her legacy and raise some money for bone marrow failure syndrome and Maddie Riewoldt's vision. It's a great thing to be able to do that while we celebrate my 300th.
After a big build-up, St Kilda was swept off the park by a vicious Bulldogs outfit that opened up a 4-goal half-time lead. The Dogs putting down their foot after the main break, motoring away to a convincing win. The skipper, one of the best, hauling in 14 marks, while Montagna, Dempster and Geary impressed in their mate's milestone game.
And he wants to find the champ Nick Riewoldt, and that is a fitting moment.
It was the Pies at the G in round 3, a special day where we honoured the 50th anniversary of the 1966 Premiership team's 1-point victory. After losing Riewoldt and McCartan to concussion before half-time, and then Robertson in the third, the Saints took it right up to the Pies, finishing with only 1 man on the bench but 4 premiership points in the bank. Montagna continued his blistering start, while Stephen, Billings, Nunes and Ross had 30 or more touches on a glorious day for the club.
Can Stephen ice things? Stephen runs into the third deck.
Celebrations continued that night at the Hall of Fame dinner, where Stuart Trott and Glenn Elliott were officially inducted. Reclusive Saints legend Tony Lockett also on hand to elevate his mate, dual Brownlow medalist Robert Harvey, as the club's 8th legend.
I thought more than anything how lucky I was to have played so many years at such a great club and with so many people and so many great players.
St Kilda then headed to the Apple Isle to face the reigning premiers. The Hawks had won 22 of 23 games at their Aurora Stadium fortress. Following a slow start, the Saints booted 5 goals to 3 in the second term. We levelled scores at the final break, but agonisingly fell 3 points short.
In McCartan's direction! Oh, baby! Welcome to the big time, Paddy McCartan!
Riewoldt flourishing on a wing, while Armitage was outstanding.
Now Armitage from 50. You got plenty on it. It might be all the way home.
After an impressive fortnight, St Kilda produced a disappointing effort against Greater Western Sydney in round 5. The Giants kicking the opening 4 goals to set the tone before the Saints fought back.
Oh, didn't think he could get it. He knows Savage can, because he's a mighty kick. Goalpost high.
After an arm wrestle across the middle part of the game, Leon Cameron's side carved the Saints open in the final term, storming to a big win. Stephen, Ross and Armitage continued their strong starts. Riewoldt kicked 4 majors and Sinclair jagged one of the goals of the round.
The Saints McCartan, but Sinclair bounce to absolute perfection.
At 1 win and 4 losses, and with questions now being asked of us, the Saints got off to a poor start against a hyped-up Demons. A 6-goal-to-3 second term swung the game back in our favour, with Tim Membry returning to the lineup for the first time in 2016. The 21-year-old immediately forming a lethal partnership with his fellow tall forwards, booting 5 goals to help the Saints to our 13th successive win against Melbourne.
Here's Membry, has he got 5? He's had a big afternoon, 5 straight.
Akers impressing too, earning our first Rising Star nomination of the year after collecting 28 possessions and kicking 2 goals.
Here's a chance, Akers. Brilliant stuff.